All right, y'all. Today is the day I finally got up on my lazy behind and recorded a tutorial for you guys on how I make my lace frontal units. So if you are interested, please continue to watch. As you can see, I am showing you guys everything that I'm using in this video. So let's get right into it. So now we're getting ready to line our frontal up. Now I'm going to tell you the major mistake that most people make when making a frontal wig. They always try to line up the front of the frontal, and as you can see me directing you to that resistant band that's in the back of the frontal, that is what you want to line up and make sure it is flush to the cap, meaning smooth. That is what you concentrate on. Yes, it may hang over the cap a little bit, as we all know if you are used to frontal, that the frontals are normally bigger than your head. So we're going to line that up and we're going to place our pins in it. And I do go an inch above the actual cap. That just allows for more room. Our head is not in the shape of a cap. We have hairlines, dips, and grooves. So I always go a half an inch to an inch over the actual cap. Now I am going to braid all of my hair out of the way. So I'm just going to do 2 big country plaits, you know, just to remove any stray hairs away, so when we get to stitching, we don't have to worry about stitching any of our hair down or just through the thread as we're sewing the frontal down. So yeah, it just helps you achieve a clean install basically. So that's what I'm doing at this moment. Okay, now when sewing down your frontal, you do want to start from the middle of the frontal, working your way down to the left side or the right side, whatever way you decide to work down first, and then you come back in the middle and go down the opposite side. So this just ensures that if you have any pockets or something, it's not as smooth as it should be, even though we have it pinned down and it's pretty smooth. I could have really started from one side and just worked my way all the way across, but hey, this is for safety purposes. There's nothing like sewing something down and having to take it out. That just reduces bulk. Okay, so when I start off sewing my wefts to my actual cap, I never start from the tip of the frontal. I don't do that, not in the back, because for those of you who may have longer nape lines, that is very important not to do. If your nape line is long and you want to pull and you want your wig to cover most of your nape line, because some people do have long nape lines. Me, for instance, I am one of them. And you can always just put a comb up underneath if you are one of those people that have a long nape line. But yes, this ensures, doing it this way, it ensures that you are able to cover up most of your nape line. So keep that in mind. If you go all the way to the tip of the frontal, what will happen is it won't really stretch. Yes, we're not going through the band of the cap, we're just going through the material, but at the end of the day, the tracks do not stretch, so it will still prohibit it from stretching. So remember that, keep that in mind. As you can see how I flip over, I kind of spread my track when I flip over because I want it to lay as flat as possible. That is very important to do. I don't really do it. I mean, it really don't matter in the back because, I mean, you're not really going to see a lump or a bump anyway. It's not that serious. But me, I'm just vain like that. So this is how I do it. And I just kind of go through that thread when I'm sewing. I put it through the cap, you know, and pull it through the loop. So yeah. And what I do, it creates a sturdy, like, sewing situation. But I didn't used to do that. I used to just go up underneath the cap and just come out and just go up underneath, come out. But this way is better. I find it to be better. Now when I come up by the seams of the frontal, I do go in a slight C shape, and what that do is it pushes the hair towards the frontal, so that way you will not see the seams of the frontal. Because I'm gonna tell you what some people do is they'll go just straight across, but then when you actually wear your wig, you will have a problem with separation. So when you actually curve it up and bring it into that C motion, it kind of, well, it don't kind of, it actually hides the seams between the frontal and the actual weft. So keep that in mind. When I get around to the other side, you guys will actually see it better from than what you just seen. And so I will show it again. So if you missed it or you're having a hard time seeing it, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Now again, I'm getting to the end of the track. Normally, after I flip, I go through the weft, and of course I go through the weft when I get to the end of one of my bundles. So basically that's what I'm going through. I will be going through the weft basically right now because I'm at the end of the bundle. I do not go through my wefts. Going through your wefts completely will damage your wefts basically and will cause extreme shedding. So do not go through them like every time you stitch. Some people do that. I don't know where they get that from, but no, that's not how you sew. So please try not to go through the wefts too much basically. That's the only time I really go through my wefts, when I'm starting and when I'm finishing. And sometimes after I flip, just to keep it from bulking up or anything like that. So yeah, but we're going to continue to sew, and then I'm going to come back in when I get closer to the top. Okay, so here is a better look into how I kind of slightly go up in that C before I fold. So this is a better look and a better example. So just watch how I go above slightly and fold over. As you all can see, sewing with cotton thread is not the business, because I am struggling pulling that string because it twists up a lot. If you sew with cotton thread, then you know that, but the other thread is too thin and I'm blind, so hey, I make it do what it do. But as you can see, we are now in that U shape, but I'm going to show you guys how it looks from doing that half a C. When you meeting up by the frontal, as you can see, it lays perfectly. The hair meets basically perfectly up with the frontal. So basically just imagine that down. And yeah, the wind blow, whatever, you won't be able to see the seams or the track. So that's why we do that. But yeah, because you do that slight C shape meeting up by the frontal, you will start to run out of space. So when you get up here, you actually want to go back and forth 1 or 2 times and then start back meeting up by the frontal. Just so you can save space and you won't have to basically close your wig off basically towards the back, because no, that's not cute. That just only make it struggle for you. It'll be like having 2 closures, and that's the purpose of having a frontal or a closure. You don't want to have to make another closure using wefts. So basically I went back and forth like twice right here, then I started meeting back up by the frontal, and then I went back and forth after the hole was small enough for basically me to close it on off. But keep on watching this clip and you guys will see how I do it. It's about to get real in this scene that I'm watching on TV. This 6 Feet Under. I apologize for those who may be a little squeamish to homosexuality. But this is a show, 6 Feet Under. It came out in 2000, so yeah, it's an old throwback classic, but I love 6 Feet Under, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, keep on watching the video. Don't look at my TV. That's not supposed to be there. At this point, every time I flip, I do go through my wefts just that one time, just to keep it from actually bulking up or anything like that in the future. You know, you just want to make sure everything just continues to lay flat. I mean, make your wigs last for as long as they possibly can. But yes, we are up here by the top. Yeah, it took me forever. It took me all day to film this video. I just want you guys to know that. So I'm hoping you are learning from this video. You are really taking this video in, because yes, filming a tutorial is not the easiest thing on earth, and there's nothing more worse than like feeling like you waste your time even doing this. But yes, something that normally takes me a few hours took me all day. Like I started early in the day and I didn't finish late at night, and that's because I had to make sure that I had angles right so you guys can actually see what it is I'm doing. But yeah, I hope you guys can learn from this, and I hope, you know, my video is worthy, you know, that y'all can actually feel confident enough to get you a frontal and some bundles and make your own wig. And I'm all for self-styling, you know what I'm saying? Anything you can do to save a point or two, girl, I'm all for it. But yeah, continue to watch, and you guys can basically see what I'm doing from the rest of the video. I really don't have to say anything else. So if you like this video, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up, and yeah, it helps me out. So yeah, but keep on watching. We're not done. I think I am going to come in when I show you guys the styling, because I was not creating this wig for me. This was for a client. So yeah. Okay, so we are done. That is all, honey. It's complete. And you see how I closed it up? But yeah, as you can see, we got it all done. Now I'm gonna take out the little pad painting so y'all can see like how his hair is laying, what it's doing, how it's looking. Oh yeah, I was gonna film this, you guys. I was supposed to film me styling this, but yeah, I was so frustrated after filming this. Like I said, I filmed this all day. I was so frustrated. I was like, if y'all want to see me style or cut a bob or whatever the case may be, y'all gonna have to leave. Y'all gonna have to sign off in the comment section. I'm tired of just automatically doing stuff and y'all ain't really asking for it. So if y'all want to see that, y'all gonna have to let me know. So that way next time I do a bob cut or just a styling video on a bob, I will be more than happy to share it with you guys. But I'm gonna start needing my subscribers, people who gonna support me. I'm gonna need y'all to start interacting with me. I mean, I'm gonna just be clear about it. But yeah, we gonna cut it all off. You know, it's just the usual. I'm pretty sure this is not your first time seeing a how a frontal is made tutorial. I don't cut too close to my threads though. I don't mind a little excess cap, because I ain't trying to cut none of that, because to have to cut that thread and have to start over to fix something. But as you can see, that's the little girl. That's her. She was popping. I cut it into a bob. I styled it. You know, I curled it. You know, all that good stuff. So did it all. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.